2-1 team set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Hey, look at this defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
2nd down and 8. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Here we go. Viking 18. Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw here. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Channing Tindall. And the Texans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this 1st quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on 1 throw.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Well, when caught along the sideline, did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Panther 60, 18, let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find Gray here. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
First down.
Cowboy 80.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
The quick slant caught. And they'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out. Out of bounds, just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
You can look at the defense for these Texans. And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move it to the top 5.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
70 Lions. Here we go, here we go. Panther 60 Eagles, 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Red. 70 Lions.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
3rd and 3. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come on, come on.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70.
They'll try and throw for it here. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 60, 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Red, cycle.
They'll look to throw. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready. 18 Cardinals. 19, 18.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's up past the 10 or about the 12. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hurt. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70. Let's go.
They're going to try and throw. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, it's gutsy to go for it in the red zone. The problem there is they were in their own red zone. Why in the world did they do that?
They must have thought they had the exact play call that they needed to go a big way. And I'm still not even buying that one. I'm reaching on
You're
that.
searching.
Actually reaching. But I do know this. On the other side of the field, that coaching staff is screaming at their defense. If you don't handle this one right here, this is a great opportunity for us. Take it away, guys. And they did.
And now excellent field position. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Set, hut. 10, 50, ready, go.
Turton. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Third down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Elijah Higgins, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this will be a Texans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Barrett for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Breaks through the contact.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Touchdown, Houston. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Texans have retaken the lead.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
Our home team 14. Visitors 8. Kaimi Fairbairn.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.